Happy Sunday, everyone. On board with Jonathan here. I hope everyone is having a nice weekend. I wanted to do this video to put out to the community what would be Jonathan's favorite class of celebrity ships. So, as you know, I'm an avid cruiser. I've been on I've been on 24 celebrity cruises since 1999, which doesn't seem like a lot to people that are maybe retired, or a lot of people maybe have some remote work that are able to kind of work from the ship. Unfortunately, I can't do that. But yeah, 24 celebrity cruises since 1999. I have sailed on the various, mostly all the classes of ships. So if you remember Celebrity back in the late 90s, they had Horizon and Zenith. I did not sail on that. I did, however, see the ships, but I did not sail on Horizon or Zenith. And then we got into the mid 90s when the Century class came out. So it was Century in 95, Galaxy in 1996, and Mercury in 1997. And I guess if anyone knows the history of Celebrity, right? Celebrity belonged to the Chandris cruise line, or Chandris Fantasy cruise line. And this was a turning point in 1997 when Royal Caribbean International bought the Chandris group from Chandris, and then that became part of the Royal Caribbean group, as they call now. So the Royal Caribbean group now consists of Celebrity Cruises, Royal Caribbean, and Silver Sea. So those three cruise lines make up the Royal Caribbean group. So we'll continue on to the evolution of Celebrity Cruises. So back in, what was it? It was probably in maybe 98 or 99. They came out with, there'll be 4 brand new Millennium class ships that would come out in various years. So the Millennium, obviously in hindsight, the Millennium came out in 2000. The Infinity came out in, I believe, 2001, as well as Infinity 2001. And the last one to round out the Millennium class was the Constellation. So everyone's still with me? So we had the Century class, we had the Millennium class, and then it was a while, I think, was maybe how many years? So 2002 to 2009. So we have about 7-8 years until the next class. So Celebrity was kind of quiet for a while, right? The Solstice class came into fruition, right? The 2009, the first one, the Celebrity Solstice class. I think Eclipse, 2010. What's the other one? Eclipse, Equinox, I think was 2010. Then we had Silhouette in 2011, and the last one to round out the Solstice class was the Celebrity Reflection in 2012. Note that the Celebrity Reflection is a little bit bigger than her other smaller sisters, not by much. I think there's like an added deck for suites, and it has a little bit more capacity than the other sisters. So Solstice class ended in 2012, and then we waited about the Edge. The Edge class came out starting in 2018. So we had the Edge, the Apex, what's the other one? The Beyond, Ascend, and I'm pretty sure I'm missing one Edge class ship. So here's the kind of evolution of Celebrity and what I'm kind of trying to get to in this video. What is Jonathan's favorite class of ship? Having been on Edge only 2 days for a travel agent preview cruise, almost 5-6 years ago, I don't think it would be fair because I really didn't get to see all the different venues, public areas, all the dining areas. I barely remember the cruise because it was literally a 48-hour travel agent preview sailing. So whatever I remember from the ship and the quick photos that I have of the Celebrity Edge, I remember it was a stunning ship, absolutely beautiful inside and out. But I don't think it would be fair to judge what is Jonathan's favorite class of ship, holding the Edge class in that, because I didn't get a chance to kind of really enjoy all the amenities on the ship and experience at least a 5-night sailing. I didn't get to experience that because it was a short cruise. Jonathan's favorite class of ship, I think, is a real tie, right? I have a tie towards the Millennium class because I've been cruising on the Millennium class ships since they've come out in 2000. I sailed Millennium probably 4 or 5 times. I sailed Summit probably 3 or 4 times, maybe 5, probably 10 times on that, and then Constellation at least 3. I'm always not able to complete a class. I've never sailed on the Infinity. I'm trying to see, to get on it. I've never completed a class, like with the Century class, which is no longer with us. I never sailed on the Galaxy, so I'm always unable to complete a full class of ships. On the Solstice class, I've sailed on the Equinox and the Silhouette. I have not been on the other ships, but it's a really close tie. The Millennium class are great. They bring me back to when I kind of first started to fall in love with cruising, and the ships are just a great size. They're 90,000-ton ships. You could walk to one end to the other in a couple of minutes. It won't take you a day to walk, from the front to the back or back to the front or wherever you're trying to go. They're really great ships. They're great for different exotic itineraries. They can go all around the world. You don't have to worry about them being too big, and they have pretty much everything that you need on a modern day cruise ship to have. They are old, but if you have been on Millennium and Summit, they've been revolutionized back in 2019. So if you go on Infinity and Constellation, you'll notice a big change. They are been updated across, in the years, but they have not been revolutionized. You then have the new cabins and, etc. But it's a really close toss-up between the Millennium class and the Solstice class. I really think the Solstice class are amazing. They have everything the Edge class ships have, but on a little bit smaller level. But they are great, great ships. They have plenty of things to do. You won't be bored. I think the Millennium and the Solstice class of cruise ships are great. If you're able to go on Silhouette, I highly recommend it. Go back in my channel and look at the other videos from the cruise about 2 months ago. Silhouette's amazing. It was refreshed in 2019, so it does have updated cabins and like upholstery. Don't think that it's completely renovated. So updated carpets throughout the ship, soft goods as we call that in the hotel business, soft goods updates. So yes, I think the Solstice class and the Millennium class it's a tie. I really can't pick which one is better. I think it will depend on what your needs are when you're cruising. If you need a couple of more bars, a couple of more specialty restaurants, they both have them all, but it's to your liking. If you want a really a bigger ship than the Millennium class and you want to go on Solstice at like 122,000 tons, they are a little bit larger. But in today's cruising world, they are, Millennium you would consider it a small ship, and you would consider Solstice class probably a medium ship at this point, right? Because now we have Icon of the Seas, which is a ginormous ship carrying what about 8,000 passengers. So that's a big ship. So if it was a toss-up, I give it a tie. Millennium and Solstice class, I don't think you can go wrong. They're great, beautiful, quaint ships. I would say Millennium is a nice, quaint little ship, and the Solstice class has everything you need that the Edge has, but dumbed down a little bit. But beautiful, well-maintained ships with tons of things to do on board, and they take you to some great places in the world. Check out the various itineraries that these ships do. So with that, take a look at a couple of videos that I uploaded today. I uploaded some videos of the Silhouette. I uploaded some videos of the Constellation. I hope you are enjoying a little bit of the content. Jonathan getting a little bit better with the content creation and learning a little bit more on how to make movies and add, some great content to the channel. If you could be so kind, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that like button for me. It really helps the channel out. I don't really have any definites of what cruises will be next, but I'm definitely on the drawing board looking at things to take, and I would be delighted to let you know and take you along with me on the experience that we get to go. But yeah, I'm looking at some different celebrity cruises, kind of narrowing it down and seeing what are the best deals. There aren't any. The cruising is very expensive. The cabins are going. People are paying it. The demand is there. People want to travel, especially on cruises. So the pricing is high. So with that, I wish you a great rest of your weekend this Sunday. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, like, comment, write a dialogue to me in the text box below. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have of the various different classes of ships with Celebrity Cruises. With that, On Board with Jonathan out.